What's going on, guys? Welcome back to what could be the last episode of Goats and Gods. I'm joined, as always, by Logan's background. He's allegedly here. I'm not all that certain how here or unhere he is. But yeah, this could be our last episode. What we're going to do is we're going to do a kind of dissection of the show. It's our 10th episode. We've done 10 of these, trying to get a little bit better at this and trying to see what works and what doesn't work. If you're hanging out in the chat, and by the way, let's go ahead and check that out. Arrogant Ape, what is up, my guy? What is up, my dude? We got Aldous in the chat. One of my favorite people. We got Lord Crackhead. Wow. So, yeah, right now I'm joined by Logan's background. He dipped out for a second. The topic for today, we actually got a lot of shit to cover. We don't have a guest. We're not going over campaign. We're just going to, number one, take a look at the show, see what's working, what isn't really working, what we can do better, what we can be better, hashtag be better at. Number two, we're going to do a top five. It's a banger. It's a controversial one this week. It's going to be top five cereals. All right. Logan and I, if he ever gets back, we're going to have our top five. If you're in the chat, you want to play along. I want to see your top five. I want to see you throwing out what's your favorite cereal. You know what I mean? You never get too old to eat cereal. But before we get into all of that, I got to address a little bit of controversy. I was in NEF. I was in Global Frequencies chat yesterday. I said something a little bit controversial. Mo timed me out. What is up, Snuggie? Elbow cough, elbow cough. Yeah, I said something in the chat, man, and Mo timed me out. And so I waited until I was done being timed out. And I said it again. And I'll say it right now. Tacos are overrated. What? Like, what is your counter argument to that? Tacos are overrated. It's like a sandwich. You know what I mean? You can't just say sandwiches are great. You got to be more specific. What sandwich are you talking about? What taco are you talking about? What is so great about tacos? There's a million different kinds. There isn't one that is like magic. Lord Crackhead, I agree. You know, like, what is it? Are you talking about a fish taco? Are you talking about a pork belly taco? What is it about the taco that makes it so great? The answer is nothing. Okay? You got a tortilla. It's a sandwich that's in a tortilla. Do you know what's in a tortilla? Like, somebody in the chat, what is in a tortilla? It's two things, okay? It's two ingredients. Water and either flour or masa, which is corn flour. You tell me that a two-ingredient like poverty bread is better than bread, which has like eggs, flour, oil, shortening, salt, like baking powder. Like, no. Like, there's no way that's better. Yeah, cornmeal and water. No way. What is up, B-Rose? What is up, Hicksville? Yeah, cornmeal and water. I'm, not to flex. I can afford more than two ingredients. So it's a poor medium. Logan, what do you think? Oh, Logan's still not back. But yeah, so I'm not gonna apologize. If somebody wants to hit me with a better argument, I'm all ears. But tacos are overrated. Logan, what do you think of tacos when you get your mic turned on?
Tacos are pretty good. I'm a fan of soft shell. I know that's controversial a little bit, but I like soft shell more than hard shell. I know a lot of people are like obsessed with hard shell.
Nefarious wants to know, why is this possibly your last show? So let's get into that, okay? What you're seeing on the screen there, this is our dissection of the show. We're trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work. let's go through it item by item. Goats and Gods as a title of a show. Does that work? Logan, what do you think of the name?
Well, I might be biased because I came up with it, but I think it's pretty good.
Well, let me tell you what my perspective on it is. We did our first ever show, and it was the first time we ever spoke to one another. And I said, what's a good name for a show? And you said Goats and Gods. And I was so excited to talk to somebody that I was just like, absolutely, whatever. You're willing to sit, over there and talk to me. Whatever you say is fine. I'm going to throw out an alternative. Why don't you tell me what you think of it? New name for the show, Raiden Radio.
It's just your name?
Well, it's my name, but it's also the name of like a show. Like it's radio. So it's like it's just a show. What do you think? If I'm wrong, tell me. What do you think?
I mean, we could do that. I feel like to be honest, the name of the show isn't really that important. More so the contents of the show.
Well, that's already trash, so that's fine. We'll get to that. I think it would be better as Godly Goat, as you could market it to Satanists.
Nefarious doesn't like using like Raiden Radio.
Yeah, that makes no sense. YouTube isn't radio. Well, I mean, now you're hitting me with some real facts. Are you telling me that YouTube isn't a radio? I just didn't know. Just tuning in, that makes more sense. Thank you, Mr. Solomon. Do a podcast. But how does that make any sense? A podcast isn't the radio either. You tell me that nothing can be called radio unless we're back on crackling wires in the 1920s? Raiden.
Welcome back to another amazing episode of Raiden Radio.
This just in, boys and girls. Moxie for all of your nutritious needs. Remember that name. It's Moxie. Goat tacos. Okay, you know what, Snuggie? You just came in with a killer one because goat is actually delicious. If you never had it before, it's delicious.
I don't know if I would eat goat. It just I don't know. Seems wrong.
It's like got all the best parts of pork and beef. It's like kind of fatty, but it's also kind of beefy. We're getting way off topic.
I kind of hate fatty meat, so I don't know if I like it.
Okay,
I'm so skinny.
We'll put a pin in this and we'll come back to it later. Next order of business, the intro song. What are your thoughts on it?
I can't really say anything because I said that I was going to make a new intro like multiple weeks ago now, and I have not had time to work on it at all. So
yeah, man, you've been kind of off the meat rack. What's been going on with you lately?
We've been cleaning a lot for my sister and nephew to come over, and also I've been trying to focus more on my book as well because I was kind of neglecting that as well. So I wanted to work on it just a bit.
How were the ice cream sandwiches and spending time with a friend?
Yeah, yesterday I spent time with a friend and had ice cream sandwiches. It was pretty good. Minus the ice cream sandwiches, they were just kind of okay.
I mean, it kind of sounds like a play date, though. It sounds pretty comfy.
Yeah, well, it wasn't like that. She has a boyfriend, so not like that, but yeah, we watched a Harry Potter movie.
We don't need to talk. We don't need to elaborate on that anymore. But I don't see Mo in the channel today, probably because of our dust up on Neff's channel. But I did have this clip prepared. This is actually a special message. It's a message from Mo to B-Rose. So I hope you all enjoy this.
My friend, we need to talk. Anime is for children and perverts. I know you like your little Chinese girl cartoons. And don't get me wrong, we have all appreciated some big anime titties from time to time. But it's time to move on. I have something better for you. Getting a job, getting a girlfriend, moving out of your parents' house. Maybe instead of watching Japanese Schoolgirl Toilet Adventure Volume 150, we can watch you become a grown man. Maybe start by not dressing like a 6th grader.
All right.
People are complaining because you race swapped Mo.
What?
The fairy said, "Why you gotta make Mo black?"
That wasn't actual. Actually, you know what? I think I want to go with that canon. That canon actually sounds better.
We race swapped him.
Yeah. Plus, maybe I can get Mo, back in the chat.
Weebhab.
So for the intro, do you foresee that being done anytime soon?
Yeah, I want to start working on it again because it would be nice to have something like personalized with our faces on it and everything, and something more animated and moving more, I think.
What about the song? Is the song in the background is it? I'm wondering if it's
no, but that's pretty good. I don't know if we're gonna get copyright striked eventually, but it is pretty good.
I think it's too short though. I don't think you can get a copyright strike on sampling it for that amount of time.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
So intro, possibly coming soon. Okay, now let's get into the really important thing. Me, as a host, what I can do better. I think I still talk too much. What do you think, Logan?
I am not sure. I don't know. It's hard for me to have opinions on other people's hosting abilities since I'm so new to hosting a show myself.
Okay, so I'm going to add a note under your section that says, not opinionated enough, waffling, can't be decisive. This is great. This is like school.
You're like human resources.
Yeah, I am human resources. Okay, under me, I'm going to put says so to. Actually, no, it's more like says so too often. And I'm going to add under yours, just agrees with whatever anyone says.
I also feel like it's too like the beard thing. It's too inconsistent, Like one host has a beard and then one doesn't. It's like there's no brand recognition,
Can you do something like from Team America, World Police, where you just add a bunch of crap to your face?
I got a haircut today. I should have kept the hair and then glued it onto my face.
Oh yeah, you did get a haircut. I thought it was just kind of fading into the background.
No. I got rid of my afro. I wanted to be less black.
Under JP, Ed talks too much without being entertaining. Yeah. Not entertaining. But I'll add a footnote. But still better than B-Rose. I think that's fair.
Yeah, I think that's objectively true.
I've only seen the writing streams. It was 10 seconds of silence punctuated by Rain Radio muttering a line, then that's no good, then 10 more seconds of dead air. I mean, that is basically the writing process. Maybe if you... Okay, we don't need to get into that.
Yeah. It's a big age difference now. If I don't, that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, he's 19 and I'm 130.
Yeah, I'm an actual zygote, so.
Gatekeeping Mo, we're already doing good because he's not even here. We've kept him off of the show entirely. So A+.
Yeah, I think that's good.
For Gatekeeping Mo. The cutaway clips. This is going to be interesting. We have to watch the clips, and then do I delete them, or should they stay in the vault for us? So let's do that. Let's look at some clips, and it's either stay or or sorry, it's either keep or delete. So in the chat, let me know if you want us to get rid of it. Logan, you can throw in your 2 cents. Let us know. Clip number 1.
What? Yeah. Yo, this shit is actually trash.
We think keep or delete.
I'm not really sure, but it does hurt my ears when I have a headset on every time. I don't know if that's part of the charm, though, is the thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're making a good case for keeping it.
Yeah.
Hey, what is up, Shadowpunk?
Hey, Shadowpunk.
Hey, yeah, when's Shadowpunk launching?
I'm not sure. He has a good product, though. I'm looking forward to that book.
Yeah, it was getting hyped for a while.
Yeah.
Wait, there are cutaway clips. What is this, Family Guy? I mean, yes, this is clearly Family Guy. Delete it. That's 1 delete. I think you're just going to say that for all of them, so why don't we skip that one for now?
Nefarious is a bit of a pessimist. I think.
Yeah. He's basically like the American Rob, where no matter what you say, he's just going to go, well, I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Okay, clip number 2.
Oh, fuck!
I think that's a keep for me.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. Hopefully soon getting a bunch of interior. That's good, man. Yeah, dude, that animation was crazy. Yes, okay. So I'm keeping. Oh fuck! But what about this one though?
Endless trash.
Yeah,
Man,
I'm a fan of the one that you like. Have you been using that? I'm a fan of that. Like when
I know, because it's so applicable.
It's versatile.
Man, I might have to get rid of the top 5 one just because.
Get a life.
I love that one too.
Nefarious is questioning their existence. He doesn't like it.
Like just randomly, whenever the conversation calls for it. Okay, what about the?
Fuck it.
That one I could go either way on.
I don't know. I'm biased towards Jontron being a Zoomer, so
yeah,
I'm not sure.
Okay. What about this one?
Don't fuck with me! I have the power of God and anime on my side!
Wait,
I would say it's hard, that one, because it's the least versatile out of all of them, but it's also like the most funny, I would say.
Yeah, so I think we also have to keep that one for B-Rose. What about this one? This one I'm voting we get rid of.
It just fucking sucks. It fucking sucks.
Yay or nay?
I think it can stay, but we should use it less often.
Okay. And what about the Tyrone animes for children and perverts? I think that one can go.
Probably. It's a bit long. It's lengthy.
That's true, yeah. Okay, so that one is gone.
Of course, Nefarious likes it. It fucking sucks one.
Yeah. Nefarious hates them all. Okay. Here's my next question. Interviews. Do we even keep doing them? Like, is anybody really learning about a new creator from our show? I was thinking about this and that it might just be more fun to just have like a chill show, invite people on who don't have a book coming out but just want to like chill and goof around and talk some shit. But like, man, whenever I have people on here and they're showing me their book, it's just like, yeah, I'm sorry. Nobody was really probably going to sign up for that. Or nobody's really going to, like, maybe build the show first, then have creators on. But right now, it just seems like, hey, sorry you're here.
Yeah, I can kind of agree with that. I think at least what we're doing right now in like the early stages of the show, it seems like just talking with like casually to people that don't have books coming out would be more suited, I think, for what we're going for right now, which is just like a more casual environment than like, you know, those other shows like Bancroft and stuff.
No, Snuggie. No.
A clown book? Stephen King?
Okay. No, he's talking about Fizz.
I thought he was talking about like Stephen King, like It.
Wait, are you familiar with the Fizz mythos?
I am not. Everyone brings up Fizz, and I have no idea. He's a possible pedophile. That's all I know.
Potentially, allegedly. Yeah, no, he. Oh, damn it. Okay, let's see here. The first show was a great lesson on how to keep a conversation going against instrumental odds. Are you talking about Miss Rita? That's going to be interesting. That's a campaign that I'm really going to keep an eye on, just because like I'm really curious how that's going to go. Like I genuinely have no idea. That could sink or swim. It could really go either way. But like she says that she has like 400 or 500 signups for her campaign, and like I can see it. She's been grinding, but like, yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting. Nefarious, whose toilet is running in the background? That is a water fountain for a cat, and it's loud as shit. And I don't know why, but when I sit here at my desk and I work from home, it makes me have to pee an awful lot.
You made fun of me having a poodle, but you have a cat. I feel like that's like on the same level of like unmasculine. A cat and a poodle.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Wait, I never made fun of. Hold on, I never made fun of you for having a poodle. That was somebody else. Don't put that shit on me.
Yeah, you and B-Rose.
Nah, that never happened.
I do like Dying Days of YouTube.
Ooh, new title, Screaming Your
like
Comic
that.
Into the Void.
I'm a fan of that name, actually. That's good.
Someone go, send Fizz the link. Yeah, so Fizz basically his what was it? He's basically like it's the legendary Fizz at this point. I saw a clip where he said like back at your own risk, because I might not be able to fulfill, like just real wild. Plus it's really funny to when I sent that super chat to B Rose and made him promote Fizz's book, because you have to read your super chats. That was some king shit right there.
So he's a very unaccountable, possibly pedophile.
Yeah,
it sounds interesting.
Well,
yeah, I don't know if I want to know him, because I'm probably like right in his age range from what I've heard. So I don't know.
True.
I'm interested in that.
It's gonna have good art, and the best way to describe the writing is to play the clip I like. I don't what clip?
It just fucking sucks, I think.
Oh, got it. Ask Fizz about Tiger Man. Oh, I don't know about Tiger Man.
What is that?
Dunno. Okay, here's the next question. Top 5, do we keep doing it?
I like the top 5. You brought that up really randomly, and I thought it was a random segment at first. But then while we were doing it, especially with like the more casual people on the show, I actually started to enjoy it a lot, actually. So
yeah, I think it's a lot of fun, but I don't know if it's like fun to watch or if it's just really fun to play.
Yeah, maybe someone can let us know about that.
Yeah.
In the chat.
The other thing I've found is that if I let people pick from 3 prompts, they are always going to choose the most boring one. So like it's got to be something that we can't all just be like, oh, that's a good pick. Oh, I like that too. Like it has to be something insignificant, something that you could be really petty as shit over, like fast food restaurants, really like shit like that. Like it has to be really, really petty.
Divisive, like controversial, but not controversial at the same time. Like insignificant, but like very divisive.
Yeah, like we can each do a top 5 video games and have 15 completely different answers and never have played or done anything with each other. So we have nothing to argue about. It's completely inconsequential. Then maybe create better prompts. No, I give them 3 prompts and they always choose like the most mundane one, which means I basically have to take control out of their hands.
Maybe if you create 3 like super thrilling prompts, that they can only choose a thrilling prompt no matter which one they pick.
Or you can learn to code. I like how like this episode I'm so happy with because we're just getting roasted. I mean, not like seriously, but like in jest. And it actually is helpful. You know what I mean?
I unironically want to learn how to code, actually. So it's just my brain
Play
is not
top
advanced
5 real.
enough.
Well, we can't really do it real quick. Is this going to be every episode going forward? Yeah, that's I think is a great idea. Yeah, we'll just keep aspiring to have a good episode.
To be honest, it probably wouldn't be like a bad idea to have like a reflection episode every month or so.
Yeah, that's why I chose 10 to do that.
Yeah.
Top 5 video games with 15 different answers. This is why he's a writer and not a mathematician. Well, there was 3 of us, so that's 3 times 5 is 15. Also, I went to school to become a math teacher. In your face. Only if they rename it, you diamond it. Okay, so
it might get old very quickly. I think that gag.
Yeah. I still wish I had stuck with the bit where we just every show starts with us arguing. But I think you have to sell it. Like you have to be like really. We have to be really screaming at each other. I don't know. That might get old over time.
I'm not very angry, so it's kind of hard for me to sell it.
That's awesome. We can give a producer credit to the chat every single week. All right, top 5. It stays. Better prompts. 3 times 5 equals 15.
Equals MC squared.
Yeah, ways to promote. I put this down here, but it's just like it's so foreign to me. It's like if there's a book, I can show people part of the book. I don't know how to be like, hey, watch my show. So I think
yeah, I know how to promote stuff like in general, but it's hard because it's a CG thing. So I don't really know where you can promote it.
Yeah,
like in general, you can go onto like Reddit threads or like Discord's servers or something, and promote like your stuff. But in this case, like I don't know, is anyone gonna watch it if it's CG? We might just have to promote it in CG circles.
True. Top 5 albums by the Germs. I'll say Abbey Road.
I don't know who the Germs are, so
I don't either. I just said the name of a Beatles album. That's actually a good idea. Deathmatch, my fave versus your fave versus their fave.
Maybe to keep it fresh, we could like make a couple of like very similar segment ideas and then alternate. So like you could have deathmatch and then the regular top 5 and kind of switch around.
So I'm gonna share. Hang on, I gotta reshare because I found a really. So over the past weekend, I think it was Jim Cox and Amanda B started doing a new show on a channel where they go over kind of unfunded campaigns. And I don't know if you remember, but I used to do a show. I did it only a couple times called Your Campaign Sucks, where I would go over a campaign that just looked really bad. And it's been a while since I've seen one that looks like this. But this looks really, really bad.
Oh yeah, the art is.
I mean, outside of the art, that logo. Hang on, let me go back. If they did the logo themselves, or if they paid somebody to do that logo, they need a refund because that is. It looks like a Christian Bible camp.
Yeah, it does give Bible Man vibes a lot. Or like a really, really old like RuneScape kind of a game. Like that'd be like the logo for that, I feel like. And like the early days like graphic design.
Alda says, "Oh, you guys could review funded campaigns and point out they succeeded just by comparing." Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I don't know what to take it. Oh, okay, I got you. Here's my question: the guy on the left, why does he look like Will Smith, but also Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, he's kind of like a Will Smith with a perm.
but also Jesus.
Yeah, he's a lot of things at once. He is kind of confusing. Yeah, he also kind of looks like a badly drawn Jason Momoa. Like they tried to draw Jason Momoa and just kind of like missed the likeness a bit.
Logan, also, why are you in this book?
I don't know if I'm that buff.
What's crazy to me is how the logo design really is like, this doesn't look so bad. It's just this logo right here.
Yeah, like the artwork there actually looks pretty decent. And then you have the RuneScape logo there.
Yeah, with the Grateful Dead A.
Also, like, yeah, why does it have like the lightning bolt on the A? I feel like it's over designed a bit. Like you don't really need that.
Why is there outlining only at the top of the letters?
I don't know. And then the bottoms just have no outline at all.
Guy on the right looks like the old school Mandarin and the bad guy from Big Trouble in Little China. Okay, let's get into it. There's Logan.
It's Buff Logan.
Buff Logan. We have another cover. Why is this like this?
I kind of like the character that you called Logan. I kind of like his design actually. I can't lie.
Yeah.
It's kind of dope looking.
It's so funny because it's like, it's not that my campaign set the world on fire. And Logan, you've never, had a campaign.
Yeah, not yet. I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit of a mess too because I'm not used to that stuff.
It's trial by fire, but at the same time, it's like you don't have to be a chef to know when you've been served shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like the sad thing too is I'm looking at some of the designs of the characters and they're really not bad. It's more like the art style and some like the other stuff like you said, like the logo.
Logan, I didn't know you were on HRT. What the hell is going on here?
She has so much hair. I don't know. That looks like me before I got my haircut. It's literally me.
Have you seen the 9 days of YouTube? How can you tell if someone's parents are dead 5 days in and $0? God damn! I thought my Logan on HRT joke was dark. That sword is completely stupid. Is that a Burger King backer number 1? We'll do a refresh just to make sure because I know Snuggie would never lie. No mods to put links to actually interesting content in the chat. Come on. All right, what else do we got?
We modded some people, but I don't know. They're not here. Like Frog G is modded, but he doesn't show up. That Canadian or whatever he is, he's slacking.
Our viewers are here for a short time, not a long time. Or a good time, not a long time. That's something.
Okay, I complimented the other designs. I don't actually like this one at all. It makes me uncomfortable.
I don't know how you can simultaneously design a character to be this masculine and this unmasculine.
Yeah, he has like an African print like skirt there.
Yeah.
Kind of cultural appropriation, to be honest. Like they should cancel. Cancel.
That is a facial hair choice.
That one it's okay. The straps are kind of weird on the shoulder too, to be honest. You look a bit awkward.
Okay, so we got Will Smith, Keanu Reeves, Jesus.
Burger King.
With the Burger King crown. Wow. Now we're getting into deviant art.
Yeah, it does look like a deviant art thing.
I will say, though, this is probably the best sword out of all of them.
Yeah. I feel like they could do more with like the color palette. Like it's too bland in a lot of these.
We got Snoop from The Wire. You know what's weird?
It's like that kid from the Boondocks. Is what
yes.
It
looks like. It's not Huey.
Riley.
Riley. You know what's weird? The weapons are getting better as the characters are getting worse. Okay, we have
Princess Leia when she was a slave.
But again, look at the weapons. The weapons
they do look cool, yeah.
They're getting more interesting looking. Dude, there are a lot of characters here.
Who is why is so many characters and who is this guy?
This is Will and Grace. That's just his name.
Why does he have he has like thigh high, he has like knee high Birkenstocks on.
His shins are in bondage. His shins must have done something to get him in trouble. We have Chadwick Bosewoman.
Yeah, it looks like the blind guy from Thor. That's what it looks like. That guy that like oversaw like the gate to Asgard or whatever it was.
That's pretty messed up. They didn't even give him a weapon.
Yeah, what was it, Heimdall or whatever his name is?
Like they don't trust him with weaponry. I like how he's just Iron Man on the shins. Again, shins.
I know like he's black, obviously the character, but I feel like they made his skin like too dark because
yeah, I was thinking that too.
It doesn't contrast with like the red that they have in the velvet.
I was thinking that. I'm just not allowed to say it.
Yeah, I have the black pass. So
how many characters? What was it, like 8?
This is definitely too many, especially if these characters aren't on a team.
Oh my god, we're not done. We're still in characters.
Oh my god, this is generic Asia, like anime girl as well there.
Yeah, and they're still getting worse.
But the rendering style completely changed for that one.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's still going.
You have Satan, actually just Satan.
Yeah.
There he is.
I like how the handle is just grabbing the blade.
It's your boy, Satan.
It looks like the sword looks like 2 eels at the end.
Yeah, it kind of does. Drawn in MS Paint as well.
And having sex. It's still going.
It's that one's an interesting design. I have to admit, it is a little bit weird, but at the very least, it is interesting, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the yeah, I don't even know what to call it.
I feel like it's an okay design, but like maybe not for the story. Like it doesn't really fit in with any of the other characters.
Yeah, it's like a mashup of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Prostitute. She's got the hooker boots. It's still going.
That's just that character from, what is that show called? That like Hunter x Hunter or whatever it's called. That's literally just that character.
I don't know, but like I feel like we're so far removed from where we were at the top, but we're still into the characters. And this shirt, holy Lord.
Fate of Harmony.
It's a Hanes undershirt with this horrendous logo.
He was so proud that he kept the logo in color too. Like he didn't even make that black and white or anything.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to pay to have the shirt printed in. This isn't even gonna work. Like nobody can print this. Like there's just no way. Okay, we have a cover or something. Oh, poster. It kind of looks like the same character is looking at herself in miniaturized form.
Yeah, it does.
We have MS Paint Lightning over here.
I'm guessing the same artist that did the line work probably did the colors. I feel like probably because usually like you can tell when there's different colors from the artist because colors use very specific like techniques.
You're on this poster over here.
That one's better than the other one, I will say. This one is cooler than the other one.
Wow, this one. Okay. Is this Will Smith Jesus? Keanu Reeves?
Burger King, yeah, that's him.
Why does he look like Moist Critical?
Yeah, baby, that's what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah, baby.
That's what it's all about. That's him.
He has one of those voices that like anybody can impersonate. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh my God, we're still going. Now we got trading.
Oh, so is she like the main character that one? Because that says something about Harmony in like Fate of Harmony, whatever the title is, and then her name is Harmony, or according to the top of that trading card, anyways.
Yeah. Like if this is the card, this like the bottom is going to be completely illegible. I can't talk.
Yeah, the font is a bit small.
Yeah, look at how tiny that is. You're not even able to read that.
Also, how do you play with these? They don't have any like points or anything, do they? Or is it just really small? Like, I don't see any numbers.
Defense, really. Strike. Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird though because it's like you're showing off products that can't even possibly exist.
Yeah, this is definitely a person's like first project, I'd say.
Yeah, baby.
Or maybe
Here comes
it's
my
not.
lightning strike, baby.
That's what it's all about. His name is Rodania. It's an interesting name.
Yeah.
He's Rodania from Rhode Island.
Oh, okay. Risks and challenges with COVID. Yeah, that's a risk and challenge. Graphic novels take time, especially ones that are 30 plus pages. What graphic novels are less than 30 pages?
Yeah, I feel like when you use the term graphic novel, I feel like a lot of people conflate that term with just like comic book, but it's not a comic book, but like longer. Anyways, like I feel like that always implies length.
But yeah, Fate of Harmony, the official series.
Yeah.
Not the bootleg.
Yeah, you might have seen the unofficial series around. You finally got the official version.
Starring none other than Moist Critical, Will Smith, Riley from the Boondocks. All your favorite characters. Is that the Kingdom Hearts heart? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's officially licensed too.
Yeah, Princess Leia's in there too. So
Princess Leia. Logan is in it.
I'm in it. Buff me.
Yeah, I would recommend getting it just so you can find out if you or your characters are in it. Graphic pamphlet with less panache. The risk is that it would fund and you'd get it in your mailbox and get COVID in your mailbox. I don't know, man. I mean, a campaign like that is kind of intimidating, you know, to see something at the height of professionalism like that. But yeah, let's get into the top 5.
What? Yo, this shit is actually trash.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so this week we are doing top 5 cereals. It's going to get heated. It's going to be a bloodbath. If you're not ready for that, don't leave. Just mute the video. Stay here with us. Logan, what is your 5th favorite cereal of all time?
It's not. I'm gonna be honest. It's not really amazing, but like I have it so often that I've kind of grown like one of those likings.
So it's like abuse.
Yeah, but it's still like my least favorite. Definitely, easily is Honey Smacks. Or Hunnet Smacks.
Hornet Snacks. Okay, Snuggie is in first. He has Special K. So that is going to be the chat's 5th favorite cereal. So
Special K. Okay.
Yeah, the chat's getting Special K.
It's not like the low calorie one.
That's an odd choice. I'm a little bit surprised because I have like really weird cereal taste. I had when I was a kid, I had parents. I know that might come as a surprise to you that I had parents when I was a kid. My parents were like, my mom was like kind of a health nut. And so we couldn't have like anything good. So I genuinely came to love cereals that are like really healthy. So I have like terrible taste in cereal, but I'm also very passionate about it.
I'm going to be the opposite. I have pretty unhealthy taste for cereal.
So wait, why are you eating so much Honey Smacks? We need to back up on that.
I don't know. It's like the one cereal that like me and my sister can like agree on. So we'll just get that one usually.
Special K 100% sounds like a drug, like the kind of drug that like you OD the very first time you have it,
or like a drug in like a fictional like TV show or something.
Yeah,
like the boys. Yeah, they have like the formula, whatever.
Get in the car, scumbag. We found him with 3 kilos of Special K.
Like somewhere out there in like a knockoff Batman comic, there's like a knockoff Bane that uses Special K instead of Venom. I feel like probably, or a rapper like Comic Skater said, he's like the first special needs rapper. Special K. Oh,
speaking of that, Logan's SoundCloud mixtape. There's a link for it in the description if you want to go download that.
I am the first special needs rapper. Special K. It's in the description.
My 5th favorite cereal of all time is Honey Nut Cheerios. I was actually torn between this and just regular Cheerios because Cheerios are fucking awesome.
Yeah, they are a good choice. Definitely like the cereal. So them and like Frosted Flakes are like the most like generic, like just the definition of cereal, I would say.
All right, Logan, what's your fourth favorite cereal?
It's hard to order my lists because they're all horribly sugary, terrible choices. But I'm trying. This is one that is mostly just nostalgia. I gotta be honest. It's Cookie Crunch.
And what? Wait, what is that?
That's the one with like the wolf on the boxes.
Oh, Cookie Crisp.
Is it Cookie Crisp? I'm gonna be honest. I have not had it in a while, so just messed it up. Let me just retype that. It's on brand for us to mess it up. It's okay. Cookie Crisp. Yeah.
Damn, Snuggies coming in brand flake. Wait, that's not even a cereal. That's a kind of cereal.
Bran flakes.
No, there's no way. We can't accept that. There's nothing called bran flakes.
Do we do Comic Skater instead? You said Frankenberry.
Frankenberry. Yeah, we're going with Frankenberry.
Spooky. I've never had Frankenberry actually. I just know it's very popular, and that
I think it was like Halloween. Limited.
Yeah, it does not only come out around Halloween. I think, right?
Yeah.
Around
breakfast. Don't start streaming without me. Hey, you know. Back in the day, Arrogant Ape is apparently having some kind of issue with furries in here. We got Fruity Pebbles. Wait, this is top 5 cut. Number 5, also Special K, as in ketamine. Very nice, very nice. My fourth favorite cereal of all time is Frosted Mini Wheats.
Good choice.
Dude, when I was a kid, okay, I haven't seen this in forever, but you know why they're called Mini Wheats?
No, I'm just assuming it's just because they're made out of wheat. I don't know.
No, they're called Mini Wheats because there used to be a giant version that came in a package, and it would be 2 in a box, and it would be this big, and it was just like a brick of shredded wheat, and you would pour milk on it and just like smack the shit out of it with your spoon until it was small enough to be called cereal.
That sounds extremely old-fashioned and archaic.
Yeah, kind of is.
Sounds like some caveman stuff. I don't know.
Okay, so number 3. Oh, Logan, you got to do your number 3 first, and then it'll be the chat. Whoever gets in there in the chat first with their number 3 is going to be the chat's number 3.
Okay. It's hard because I feel like a lot of mine are like interchangeable with each other in terms of placement. I'll go with Cocoa Pebbles for my number 3. I like them a lot. I like the taste, but I feel like the problem with them is that it's hard. It's always hard to wash your bowl out because they actually turn into you cannot like unadhere it from the bowl after it dries. It becomes just the best adhesive in the world. So I think.
Oh wait, Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah, you have to like go and like wash the bowl like immediately. You cannot leave it.
Okay, here's my opinion on like Cocoa Puffs are the worst chocolate cereal because they don't make when you're done, your milk doesn't taste like chocolate milk. It tastes like some weird like
Yoo-hoo.
Yeah, kinda, yeah. Ugh, Yoo-hoo's disgusting. Yoo-hoo is like when your sink doesn't drain properly and you just get a bunch of crap stuck in the bottom of your sink. Yeah, Cocoa Pebbles and Cocoa Krispies, when you're done, you have like half a bowl of chocolate milk.
Yeah.
So it's like you're winning on top of winning.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of it.
So respect. Snuggie is apparently just trolling the chat at this point. He says shredded wheat for number 3. So I guess we have to go with that. Albus is coming in with that's not even a real cereal. I refuse to believe that.
That definitely sounds like some like knockoff cereal you'd find like right next to like Crocodile Aid or something.
Unless he's referring to like just getting up in the morning and just like knocking out a bunch of push-ups to start your day.
That sounds like some random Australian cartoon character's like catchphrase. Oh, great grains, mate.
Great gains, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like it. Jesus, I actually did research for this. Great Gains Crunchy Pecan. That sounds like a cereal that's marketed to like menopausal women. I'm sorry, Aldous, but like Tricks Are for Kids sounds bad now. Yeah, it kind of does. It's a fizz cereal.
Consult your doctor to see if Great Grains is good for you.
Yeah, so I guess we have to go with shredded wheats and Snuggies just taking over.
Okay, shredded wheats. The buffest cereal that there is.
My third favorite cereal of all time is it's Raisin Bran. I'm sorry, I know that might be too whatever.
That is very old, person, but
Dude,
they're actually pretty good.
It's so good, dude. Like I actually had Wheaties on my list, and then I realized that Raisin Bran is Wheaties plus raisins. And I almost went with Raisin Bran Crunch. That would have been really good.
Yeah, I can't
See,
lie.
go dry. Then the bland top 5 list is engaging and fun. I mean, going in dry is always the best way to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm making up my list as we go now. So.
Good Stuff Comic Skater is too quick. He's going with the C3PO cereal.
Grape nuts.
Have you never had grape nuts before?
Is that real? Grape
It
nuts?
is. It is.
I thought he was just making up stuff again.
No, dude, it is the ultimate old person cereal, and like I've had it, and
I'm gonna put that just because it sounds funny. Grape nuts.
Okay. So we're going with grape nuts. Dude, it tastes like, I don't even know what asbestos looks like. But that's what I imagine it tastes like. Like it's just like nuclear. I don't even know how to describe it. It is the worst. Like if you put grape nuts in a bowl and you pour milk on it, do that and walk away and come back a half hour later and it'll be the same exact texture. It is like gravel.
Doesn't sound very appealing.
When are we going to get a pickle flavored cereal?
Someone's probably done it before, to be honest. That sounds
Horton
like
fiber chunks.
I don't know if I like that term, fiber chunk.
Logan, what's your second favorite cereal of all time?
It's hard to put it in the second place one, but of course my top is just like my absolute favorite all time. So I think I'm gonna put this one here. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is my second favorite of all time.
Now go over to my column.
Yeah.
Because mine is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You have godly taste, sir.
Yeah, it's just good. I'm a fan of it. And it's one of those like nostalgic things. When I was even more of an infant, I'd sit there and watch like old Nickelodeon and stuff with it.
Dude, you could put Cinnamon Toast Crunch into a bowl with sulfuric acid, and it will neutralize the acidity of it and make it delicious.
Yeah, Roach Ball cereal is killer.
Oh man, sorry. Alva's coming in with the wheat checks. I have that just before Snuggie gets in with his store brand cornflakes. I would have accepted that as number one if you had specified that it comes in a gigantic bag that's the size of a dog food bag. But
wholesale bargain.
We're going with wheat checks.
Wheat checks is an interesting choice.
I'm pretty sure there's a checks for like every grain that exists.
Like I feel like I've had checks before that were like good, but it was like definitely like blueberry checks or something from somewhere. So definitely not like wheat checks. That sounds unappetizing.
That's because Cinnamon Toast Crunch is based. But
based.
All right, Logan, what's your favorite cereal of all time? All time.
I don't know if you guys have had it. It's not at one point like it was like pretty popular, but it was like for like a very brief time. It's Crave, but like the chocolate version, like the double chocolate. If you guys have had that. I don't know if you guys have had that. It's not a super common cereal to see.
That sounds like something that's advertised during like Nickelodeon cartoons or something. Actually, you know what? It also kind of sounds like a menopause women's cereal.
Crave. Yeah, and I didn't spell it wrong. For some reason, it's just spelled with a K.
Quisp.
Crave. Quisp. Beer. It's not just for breakfast anymore. It's almost like the depressed middle-aged man thing to say.
Yeah, it kind of is. Or like a cop who's like, it's his last day on the force.
I drink beer for every meal of the day.
King Vitamin. That sounds... Okay, number one, that's a real cereal. I don't think it exists anymore. I could be wrong. But it totally sounds like something in Australia that like Bancroft is talking about.
Vegemite or something.
Yeah, like one of those like Golden Gay Time. You're just like, I had a bowl of King Vitamin.
Also, you spelled it Vitaman. That sounds like some sort of like really healthy superhero or something. Hey kids, it's me, Vitaman. Eat your veggies.
Oh, hail Finatra. Yeah, Finatra's with you on that Crave train.
Knows Crave. Crave is good.
The Cravey train.
It's like the best chocolate cereal that there is.
I should have gone first because my number one sucks. It's a cereal. I'm the only one in the world that likes a cereal. But I have to spell it out for you because you're probably going to spell it wrong.
Okay.
Crisp Ix, all one word, Crispix.
Crispix, like that.
It's Chex, only it's got like two sides to it. One side is I think corn, and the other side is wheat. And it's like
is Ix IX or EX?
Yeah.
It's just one of the two.
Yeah, I don't know why. My number one sucks, but it's my favorite cereal of all time. I should have gone first because now we're just like, now the top 5 list is just going to crash land into mediocrity.
I have never heard of that, but it sounds like an extremely generic type of cereal. Crispix.
It is, but it's just, it's that good shit. I can't explain it. It's not sweet. It's just kind of savory with grains.
I'm kind of Crispix. I'm kind of biased towards sweet cereal, so I don't know if I'd be down with it if it's not sweet.
Oh, okay, rice and corn. Dude, I had so many that didn't make the list that were just like the most boring cereals. Like Wheaties was almost on there. Wheat Chex was almost on there. So like Snuggies troll answers would be my real answers because I just like really crappy cereal. But it's a pretty good list. I think, Logan, you won if I had to choose like an overall top 5 list. I think the Chats is a big loser here, mostly because of Snuggies trolling.
And Grape Nuts is also on there.
Grape Nuts, the one that nobody even said. Semi-soggy Golden Grams is really good. Snuggie, I feel we assembled an excellent list. We feel like winners.
Like in hindsight, since we were asking about the top 5s earlier, and everyone was like, "Well, I don't even know how that goes." Like, now that we've done a top 5, what do you guys think about it?
Chat, let us know what you think of the top 5. And what we can do is I can go over 3 prompts for next week, and we can also get instant feedback for that. Wheaties is good for fishing bait. Wheaties balls. Wheaties balls.
I wish that was like their advertising method, like their slogan. Wheaties, it's balls. Just admit it, it's just bad.
Oh, I thought he was going for like a CD's nuts. Wheaties nuts.
Oh yeah, Lucky Charms Snuggie mentioned.
Oh yeah, Lucky Charms.
I was gonna put that somewhere on there, but yeah, I don't know where to put it.
And nobody had Captain Crunch, and that makes me very happy because that cereal is ass.
What about the Oops All Berries one though?
It's kind of like, it's basically Fruit Loops. Like it tastes like
Can't believe that Fruit Loops didn't make anyone's list either. It's kind of like
fruity cereals taste
iconic.
like fruit in the way that a dead relative resembles your relative. Like they're nothing alike. Like the corpse of a loved one is nothing like the person when they were alive.
Yeah.
That's what Fruit Loops is.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Raisin Bran Crunch should have been on there instead of Raisin Bran.
Apparently Eric Grant is a regular psychopath.
I eat cornflakes with rolled up. That is, yes. Hail Dojo-kun, Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles is pretty good, yeah. I have Cocoa Pebbles on mine because I prefer it to
Captain Crunch is a great mouth exfoliant. It took me, I was mid-sentence before I got the joke. But anyway, I think we're going to wrap it up for this week. If you're watching this in the replay, or if you just want to throw it in the chat at the end of the show, let us know if there's anything else you can think of to make a better show. And we will be back next week with the first episode of what I think is going to be just Raiden Radio. No more Goats and Gods. Goats and Gods is dead.
It died.
But everybody have a good night. I know everybody's going over to Lord Crackheads. I will be in a moment. And I hope you all have a great week. And I hope to see you again next week.